Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Here's Harris to return it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. First carry for the five-time Pro Bowler, LaDainian Tomlinson. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 31, Jones. And this is caught. First catch by Brandon Marshall. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Tomlinson on the handoff. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. From the gun, Jones. Wide open, it's Marshall, complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. On the handoff, Tomlinson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Tomlinson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Folk connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
That's the score, Patriots 7, Ravens nothing.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Taking him down as a veteran, Darrelle Revis.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jones. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 30. 23 yards the pickup there. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Throwing, Jones. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 16. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Saquon Barkley there to make the grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Marshall now, the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
It's a nice completion and a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup.
Operating from the gun, Jones looking long for Thomas. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
That'll be caught by Hester. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him point.
Looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. Picked up by two-time All-Pro Rodney Harrison. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They set up the screened LT. And he's got room. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Jones. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. LaDainian Tomlinson in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Fields this way up at the 17. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Marshall now, the return. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there. Call it the 26. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the 1st half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Jones. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Off play action. Jones. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the night. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker with the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the third. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Here's Harris to return it. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
74 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. And between the last two plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field.
That's good for the Patriots.
They'll run on first down. Tomlinson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Damian Harris, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Fulk connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. A spin. And some room to maneuver. There he goes, right side. And all the way down to the 12. They're good at running the screen. Sometimes it's probably taken for granted, though. You need a good deal of deception in there, don't you?
You certainly do. And you know what else you need? The people who aren't involved in the deception to make sure they hold their blocks and someone doesn't flash too quickly in the face of the quarterback.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Jones now to throw on third down. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Darren Waller there to make the grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. Marshall now, the return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Second down and 4. On the option right, it's Jones. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it. Most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop the football. They're trained to catch everything.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, they give to Tomlinson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Second and 6.
They go again to Tomlinson. A pretty nice, strong run, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. On third down, LaDainian Tomlinson. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll run. Tomlinson. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Nick Folk for the Patriot field goal. A 19-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And that will bring
Good-ass game, bro.
a 3-point lead. Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am